Secrets to health and good looks, excuse me. If you want to look better, but you want to feel better, you want to have more energy, you want to perform better, you want to not get sick as much, you want to live longer, all these things, reasonable things for you to want. Welcome in, much love. Fam Trav here. Currently out on the farm doing a couple things. You're going to hear some wind. I'm turning some water on and off. I'm walking around, I'm pulling some weeds, I'm hanging out with the sheep. And I've talked about it a lot before, and we're gonna go in some new directions in this video, but that's one of the keys, is having a healthy lifestyle, right? So you don't have to go to the gym and grind in the gym when you get off work. If it's built into your lifestyle that you're outside, you're moving, you're lifting things, you're walking around, you're interacting with people, then you're just going to be healthy. So that's the number one key that I want you guys to really understand and think about, is that it's not about one thing here or there, it's about how you live your whole life. And here's another important thing I want you to think about, is that you are in control of your health and your appearance and your performance. It's not genetics. It's a small degree is genetics. It's majority under your control, and it's majority what you eat and what you're living like. And the nice thing, the good news, is that you can get further and further ahead as time goes on. It compounds. So what I mean is, when you're young, a lot of people are healthy, a lot of people aren't healthy, but it's easier to be healthy when you're young. As time goes on, it's a lot harder. Bad habits compound, good habits compound, so you can get further and further ahead. The difference between you and an average 18-year-old at 18 may or may not be large, but the difference as you go on between you and an average 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old, if you've been taking good care of yourself, will make a huge difference. So you can look ahead to the future, especially if you're young, and say like, yo, I'm gonna be incredibly healthy, I'm gonna be very vigorous, I'm gonna have lots of energy, and I'll be extremely attractive as well later on, because I'm going to prioritize health as much as I can right now. So I don't want you to just think about the short term, but also to think about the long term, think about the future, think about decades down the road. You know, I'm 28. I want to be the fittest 38-year-old, right? The gap has grown more and more. I look at a lot of my athlete friends in high school. We're on the same level, or they're ahead of me at 18. But every year that passes, because of my lifestyle, I get more and more ahead. The gap grows more and more. And I'm thinking out to when I'm 38. And I'm also, here's a key thing, is like, it's not just looking at habits, good habits, also looking at what not to do. Anytime someone's unhealthy, it's like real jittery or low energy, or they just don't look good, they're not performing well, they're sick a lot, take notes of what they're doing. You know, it's one of the reasons that I don't stay up late and drink, is because I'm okay with a little bit of alcohol is fine. But one thing that I notice is people who are not looking good, not feeling good, not very healthy in their 30s, 40s, are doing those sorts of things, those sorts of habits. So you want to also pay attention to what people are doing. But back to lifestyle design. This is huge. You can only be so healthy, so happy, so vigorous, so high energy, so good looking, if you're breaking the laws of health. Basically, you're sitting inside for 10 hours a day on the computer. You just can't, you're capped, you're limited, right? So you don't have to be a farmer, you don't have to be a pro athlete, you don't have to be a yoga teacher, you don't have to be a construction worker. There's lots of options. You can be a server working outside, a server who's walking around a lot, bartender walking around a lot. You can be an entrepreneur, and then design your life so that you have time to be outside and work out a lot, and play outside a lot, and swim in the ocean a lot. You know, it doesn't have to be a grind. It can be fun. You can be out swimming, you can be out hiking, you can be out doing a lot of things during the day. and that's a lot of the key to it. Is, again, you do want to have awareness of the body and know how to train, but you don't have to train all the time. You just build it into your day and it becomes easy. You look at diet is so important. We talked about it, but what you eat is so important. You're made of what you eat. You run on what you eat. So important. Talked about it. Sleep, so important. That's the one thing people think they can cheat on, think they can get away with. You cheat on sleep, you gain weight. You have high cortisol, you have high stress. You don't perform well. You need to get enough sleep. A lot of people skip on that because they think, oh, I'm gonna grind and I'm different than all other humans. And you know, some people need a little bit more, some people need a little bit less, but we need sleep. That's been proven. And you want to be healthy and you want to be vigorous and high energy and live a long time and feel good and look good. You need to get your beauty rest, right? Plenty of sleep. I'm take this to an extreme. I sleep about 9 hours every night. That's down from like 10, 11 when I was going through puberty, 12. That's huge. That's huge. And another key, stress management. People freak out. Just meditate, calm down, take a deep breath. That goes a long way. And over time, your skin is good. You don't have bags under your eyes. You're healthy body composition. You're not like all jacked up or, you know, from the gym or fake. You have a real active body that moves well and does what you need it to do. So those are some keys. Other keys like love, sharing massage, sharing touch, animals around, purpose, enjoying your work. It's all together, like lifestyle. It's all together. It's not just one thing. It's lots of things. So I'm going to be talking about this more, coming back to it in some more detail and also more general. If you want this in book form, I have a book out, I Wish I Had Told Me Sooner, Life Lessons, and it has a section on health and the keys to being healthy that a lot of people don't think about, a lot of people don't realize. People don't prioritize it, or they don't know the science, and they're doing the wrong thing. So got a jet now, finish out this Monday, get back to our wash station and help the orders go out. So appreciate you. Thank you for being here with me, and look forward to hearing what you have to say. Much love.